Louisiana beer reviews, Lobo Lito, formerly known as Lobo Light. Introduced, couldn't tell you. Alcohol, well, supposedly 4%, they say on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, but I looked on this company's website, I don't think they listed that, but they do say it's made with Pilsner malt and Saaz hops, so no adjuncts, just water, Pilsner malt, Saaz hops, and yeast. Peter Nails Brewing Company, 12-ounce bottle, Texas Brewed. This is in Fredericksburg, Texas, in the Hill Country, the German area of Texas. Thanks to Mike Paw Peters who brought this to me, so I'm looking forward to trying it. Gets an okay score on Beer Advocate, only 11 ratings. Not enough scores on Rate Beer to even have a rating, an official rating, but they have 8 people writing reviews, so this will be number 9. Okay, there's a few other craft beers from this Peter Nails company, but they don't have a big catalog. There's not a lot of beers that they make. Okay, it's not a twist cap. It's a pry cap, as I suspected. So let's check it out. Well, now that's a nice thick white head and a clear, mostly clear, bubbly golden appearance. But when we examine it more closely, we can see fine particles throughout, and more fine particles than you typically see with a light beer. So it's not as filtered as maybe it should be, or as you would expect. The aroma is nice. It's like bready barley malt. No paper, no off flavors, no funky or strange grain husk. Just a nice pale malt. Maybe a little bit of grassy hops. So I like the aroma. It's pleasant. A little bit hefty aroma than you would expect for a light beer. The flavor. Oh yeah. And by the way, this is the first video review for this beer in the world. The flavor is very flavorful. It's sweet, bready barley malt, some noticeable hop bitterness, and certainly some noticeable yeast. And the yeast presence reminds me of the Kingfish Ale, yes, cream ale from Chifuncta Brewing. Of course, the body is light and watery, and the finish is crisp, refreshing, and highly drinkable. But if I was going to drink a light beer, and typically I would not be looking to drink a light beer, but if I was going to, this would be one I would pick if the price wasn't prohibitive. I don't know what the price is for this. But it would be worth paying more. It would be worth paying a little bit more per 6-pack for this, because it's better than your typical adjunct light lager. There's no doubt about it. So I wasn't seeing a date, which would be nice, but this, from just to look at their website, this is a very small company. It looks like they're on a shoestring budget, so they can't afford, I don't know why putting a date would be expensive though, but anyway, I don't know how successful they are as far as, making a profit, whatever. They're obviously successful in making a good light beer, because this is delicious. I think the lowest you could go reasonably, to make a reasonable rating, would be an A-. I mean, yeah, really nice stuff. So to be fair, I'm going to say A-, and I think that could be, you could argue that I'm going a little too low. So an excellent beer. I'm so glad I got to try it. I wish all light beers had flavor like this. So, Le Bon Temps Roulé. One of the few light beers I've had that are really dynamite. And it does kind of make me think about the Imperial from Puerto Rico. That's such a dynamite light beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.